the night parties, you're dancing in the dark, you'll be sweating. You've been dancing with all your might, dancing like David dance. Lead out is finished. Makeup ruined.
Oh yeah, hair
And now the
curly
lights
as hell.
on, and my man across the room can now see what you fully look like.
My man's doing this. Yeah, let me delete that now.
Let me tell you, like, rah, leave out just perfect. You know my hair's natural. It's just...
Welcome to We Just Got Here. We're another week.
Not your voice breaking.
Did it?
Hi,
Right?
yeah, we just got here. Drink some water, fuck.
I've just had coffee. Leave me alone.
Hi guys, welcome. It's a very exciting episode this week, I must say.
It is. We've had a time so far.
Because it's not just me and Tia, thank God.
Can you love me properly?
We have a friend
We do
in
have
the
a
house,
friend.
a
Oh, go
podcast OG. Big daddy of the mic.
Big daddy.
One of one. The one and only. The man that we didn't know could grow hair and they just popped out with a full head of hair.
That's mad,
man.
you know. I thought you were bald for so long.
Literally, why? How?
I thought I was as well.
Do you know when you grew your hair, that's when I knew that nothing was ever going to be the same again. I knew the pandemic was bad. I thought we were going to bounce back. But when Tazer popped out of hair, I think everything has changed.
He can grow hair.
Do you know what it is though? It's my dad, man. My dad's always told me, you know how the Nigerian dads are. You look rough with hair. You look rough with hair. So I've always cut my hair. And then during, is it COVID?
Yeah.
Yeah. My barber went back to Antigua for time. And he's the only barber I go to. So I was like, ain't no one touching my hair, man. So I just kept just combing it out. And it was just growing. It was growing. Then I got sucked into, you know, during COVID, there was bare ads.
Mm-hmm.
It was just buying stuff.
Yeah.
So I bought, what's it called? I think it's called the Core from Plant Made.
Mm-hmm.
And they got a mousse. That mousse is banging, you know. I just kept putting the mousse in my hair. Before you knew it, my hair was just growing.
Crazy.
Then Mo said he's got a Brit party. So I got a shape up.
Mhm.
And then that's where everyone was like, wait, hold on. He's got hair. And that's where it started.
Honestly.
I just
And
kept growing it.
that's why I knew life will never be the same again. If we come out of this pandemic,
No, that took me by surprise. I'm
thinks,
not gonna lie.
what?
For like,
It's
what?
the-
Because I've
it's-
known you for like, what? At least 7 years by
Yeah,
that
yeah,
point.
the whole of faded, bald enough.
Yeah.
Just bald. But it wasn't because I was bald. It was just that was my look. I
Mm.
preferred the 0.5.
I've seen.
Yeah, there's times where I grew my hair and like, I'll have like a level 2, but it's just messy. I
Mm.
didn't really look after it. So no one really cared. But there's bare pictures of me with hair, but it's the growing it and it looking.
Like hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's recent.
Looks
So.
good though.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
I just realized we didn't say her name. Sorry, it's Tazer Black for anyone that doesn't
That
know, but
doesn't
you
know
should know
already.
already.
Yeah,
This podcast royalty.
in the building.
Confetti. In case I can't find the effect. I never find the
I'm
effect.
tired
I
of you,
never
because you do it so
find
much.
the effect. I'm like confetti, but when I'm editing, I can't find the confetti.
You're so
The
annoying.
confetti that's free.
So who am I speaking to right now? Is it the listeners or is it YouTube?
So you're speaking to both listeners and YouTube.
So this goes out on YouTube.
Yeah.
Even the first part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the intro.
Yeah.
So they get the first part. They've just
So
heard
the
my
first
voice already.
part is a
It's
mini-sode.
a mini-sode.
Oh, okay,
So that
okay,
drops
okay,
on
okay.
Monday,
Mondays.
and then Thursday's our full episode.
All right.
So yeah,
Okay.
we're trying to do twice a week, but be economical about it, you know?
No, I hear it. So listen, don't let them work you to the grave, you know.
You know what? Because life is hard, man.
Life is hard.
You see Scottish Power still chasing me down for my meter reader, so you're not going to get that bitch.
Yeah, what do they want, man? Yeah, man. What do they want, man?
No,
You're still charging me arm and a leg, you know.
exactly. The meter ain't communicating
No.
for a reason. Let
Can I
it
just
be.
say,
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
scared though. I'm scared that they want the readers so they can charge me more.
More.
Word.
Because I'm not going to
Word.
lie, you, I paid a
Word.
good price. So I'm like, I keep airing them. I'm like, you
I'm
want
like,
to come read
chill
the
out.
meter.
So
you
now
can
they're
come charge me.
blackmailing us. So we haven't been sending in meter readings, and now they've just moved so we went from 150 to 250 essentially.
A month.
Yeah, they want to charge us 250, and they're like, send us the meter readings, or because we can't.
250 is a lot, you know.
Bro,
I'm paying 75 and I'm running.
I'm paying 111.
bro, 200. I said for
For
what?
two-bedroom
And this was in
flat?
summer.
Wait,
For what?
do you have underfloor heating and all them thing there?
No, it's our old. When I say it's our old ex-council flat,
Oh,
like,
that's why then. There's bare heat and it's getting lost in the walls,
Escape.
man.
Your thing just radiates. If they look outside your flat with the heaters on, just bare heat.
You know what I'm
Bare
saying?
heat.
So
Ain't even
coming up.
staying in the house, just going out.
It's not efficient, man. They're taking the piss. Though. Even the new builds that they're building. This what's his name? That goes around, looks at people's houses.
Quadro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Quadro, yeah. He's even saying these new builds, they're fugazi as well.
I like my new build. I can't lie. But I got my flat was built during the time when new builds, they still had the point to prove with new builds.
So you got the good contract.
Yeah,
basically.
so it's I think mine was built 2017.
When they had a point to
So when they had a point to prove. So it's actually like our thing's actually quite good considering. But
Some
the
new
problem is
builds.
now, because everything's built in the kitchen, yeah, everything's gone past the 5-year expiry date.
Oh.
So everything's slowly starting to break down. The fridge is finished.
And you have to
And
pay for it.
I have to get a new fridge. And because it's built in, I have to get a particular fridge. The
Our
washing
fridge is supposed to
machine,
last like 10 years or something.
this one ain't. Listen, I can barely close the freezer door. That thing needs defrost. I have to defrost that freezer every 2 weeks.
Hey, what's wrong with us though? Like, why do we lose?
I don't hold this too much. Please.
No, wait. Is it? I know this is gonna sound ignorant. Is that a black thing?
What?
What?
Defrosting the freezer.
No.
So what? Other races do it too.
They do it too.
Yeah, but why
You've
do I
got
feel
to
like
do-
it's just us? That my mum's in it. Yeah, go defrost the freezer. I'm in there.
Just there, like, I can get to the meat. I think you guys really put too much meat in there.
So this is a routine that everyone gets.
Yeah.
Routine.
Oh, I used to annoy me when.
And I've got a deep freezer, so I'm proper auntie level. I've got a deep
But you
freezer
got a
in the
deep
cupboard,
freezer as well.
and that one needs defrosted. That one ain't shiny either. I'm just like,
when the deep freezer needs the frosty, you gotta take everything. You start finding out things that. Oh, I went in there because
I used to go get some mixed veg because I was trying to make fried rice here. I was digging. I saw goat meat. I saw fish. I saw burgers that I bought from last summer. I was like, yeah, we're gonna let's just when Marks and Spencer's reduced the price, you're like, yeah, I can just put it in the
Yeah,
freezer,
yeah,
and it just stays there.
goat meat.
You know when the meat is so frozen, it turns grey.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
random, but it's grey.
I rate it though.
No.
Nothing smells. It's frozen.
Yeah.
Frozen, but it's adulthood, man. I'm just like, I'm trying to address each problem, and it feels like more problems are arising.
No,
Like right now, I got a
there's
nail in my
actually so
tire.
much.
I didn't even know. I
Oh.
was like, why does my tire keep going flat? It's only yesterday when Manny, I was like, Manny, please help me pump my tire. He was like, bro, there's a fucking nail in your tire. I was
Do you
like,
know
"Rah."
that's been 2 weeks because I've seen you pumping.
Yeah.
You was pumping out here
I
2
pump
weeks.
it every 3 days. Like, what is going on? So it's not even like it's on
I was-
my side where I sit. So it's not my weight. So what is it? It's only when
It's
Manny
not-
was
it's
like,
not my weight.
there's a fucking nail in your tire. The nail is just there.
And you don't realize how sensitive your car is until like you are a designated driver and you start packing out your car. Some people get in the car, your car's screaming. You know,
Yeah.
you're like,
Are you okay?
how much do you weigh, bro?
Like, you know when it's struggling to change gear.
I
You know when it's struggling to change gear, it's like,
And it's mad because like I can tell who the person is. It's not you. It's not the person here. It's
this
you.
one. Because why are we struggling? We're supposed to be on gear 5 man. That
Like,
was
no,
not on gear 2.
normally it's comfortable when I hit 50.
Oh,
Right now,
no. There's too many people in this car.
Nah, you man, I'm not putting bare man in my car, man. Sorry.
Nah, literally. I'm just like, I refuse to call Mercedes. So I'm looking at Halfords. Because if I bring that car to Mercedes, they'll go find another problem.
No, they will.
And then serve me an
But
invoice.
also, you just got the car.
Listen, they
What
love
you do?
that one, you know. So what? You can bring your car for a service? Yeah, notice something in your air conditioning. Big man, concentrate.
Concentrate. Take the
What's-
nail out.
What's in the package, bro? Stop selling me other stuff,
Stop
man.
it. We just noticed that your air can. Don't worry.
Don't worry about
It's
it.
fine.
It's fine.
I'll open the window.
And then they send you the
Okay.
video where they zoom.
Oh,
I'm
please.
gonna let you know, yeah, legally, your tire thread cut is below me.
That's good
brother.
for you. That's good for you because I got the thing is they can't even do that to me because I got the car in June. So that means you sold it to me like that.
word.
Yeah.
'Cause
That's
I
why
ain't
you
been
can still
nowhere.
can, yeah.
You sold it to me like that. You see how Ben's not picking up my call? He still owes me that the charger so I can actually charge my damn hybrid car. He won't pick up my call. The moment I collected those keys, yeah, the man start answering my calls.
Swear
They
down.
made it sell.
Said,
They
done.
made it sell.
He said
In their
done.
mind. Hey, listen, when I dropped my car off for service, I think it was a year ago, 2 years ago. A year ago. I didn't know yet. When I was reversing in, I must have been tired. Apparently, I scratched the whole side of my car reversing in. Because when I left my yard, my car was fine. So I parked the car now. And the guy was like, "Are you here to take your car for service?" I'm like, yeah. He goes, "So where the fuck did you do this, mate?" I said, "Do what?" I jumped out. I said, "Oh." Bear in mind, I've been crashed into and the guy crashed into my door and he knocked my wing mirror off, yeah, on the car that I had before. And that job cost $7,000.
No.
So when he's told me I've scratched my door, you can see my head is doing.
No.
Calculation.
I'm like, I just come to drop him for a service, man. He goes, "Oh, I can do you one better." So he got me at a vulnerable moment. He's like, "You can change your car." I'm like, what? So we've gone inside, he's processed the thing, He's managed to get me the car that I actually want. Not the spec that I want, the car that I want, for cheaper. I'm like, how the... Yeah. He goes, I can get it ready for you by tomorrow.
That's how they get you.
I said, all right, cool. Took the car. Little did I know. This car drops value. As soon as I put the key in and started my car, 10 bags gone. I said, Jesus. But I didn't know I was gassed at the time. So like months have gone by. My boy's like, yo, you see that car you're driving? How much you paying? I've sent him my finance documents. He's like, boy, what? Have you seen the value of your car right now? I'm like, no, checked it. I've lost 20 bags on it.
Oh my God, you see? This is why I'm scared of them, you know?
No, man.
This is why I'm scared of them. But they caught me at a desperate moment.
When
your car was
my car that had the ambient lights. That rewired the lights. But I was so desperate. I was like, brother, I'll just take it. Whatever, like literally. Because all I knew is that I wanted 20-inch wheels. That was my only concern. 20-inch wheels and leather seats. I didn't care about anything else. But I wanted ambient lights. But he was like, he only told me when I came to pick up the car that there was no lights.
Do you know why I'm laughing? Yeah, because I was vexed with one of my cars because it didn't have ambient lights. I was all YouTubing. Yo, how do I get it put in, man? Let me buy a little.
Literally, I was looking at Amazon. Let me get the strip. I was like, what if one day someone's in the car and it falls off? I'm just forcing the thing. No, they just know I'm forcing the thing. Like, why is the light hanging out?
Nah.
I was pissed. But there's
That
nothing
is-
I could do. He caught me at a vulnerable moment and now he's just not answering my calls.
Nah, I hate.
Sorry, babes.
They're nasty work, man.
But I cheated them as well because it was between BMW and Mercedes. But the car that I wanted from BMW, the interior looked a lot older than the Mercedes. And I didn't want to get like a brand new car because that was expensive. So I went to BMW and made them value my old car. And I lied to them and said Mercedes said they'll give me more for my old car because I was doing part exchange.
Oh, okay.
So then they were like, okay, cool, we'll give you this much, which was like double what the car was worth. The car was like scraps at this point. Then I went to Mercedes. I was like, BMW offering me this amount for the car. So I'm like, unless you can match it, I'm not really sure it makes sense for me. They went back and did their paperwork, came back saying, okay, cool, we'll give you this much for the car. So I ended up getting like a good amount off of the deposit. And the interior was better. But I was so desperate for a car, I just didn't ask the right questions.
Yeah, they get us, man.
Even when I was driving the car home, I didn't know how anything worked. You know how they're supposed to show you around and like...
you said, no, just give me the car.
I was like, no, he was rushing. Now I know why.
Yeah.
He was rushing. So when I was driving the car home, I was like, ask money, I was literally about to cry. My foot was shaking because I'd never driven automatic.
You were scared.
I don't even know how to... I don't know where the wipers are or anything. I'm just driving, bareback on the road. Like, anything could happen. I'm still trying to stop my left foot from getting involved. And I've got this car.
Oh, yeah.
That whole window of learning manual, I skipped that, man. I went straight for automatic.
No, I did manual because my one said, yeah, you have to learn how to drive a car in case people get stranded and there's only manual car.
You know, that's the excuse they used to give us all the time. I've never been in this situation where we're stranded and there's only manual cars.
I could just get an Uber.
Word. And I was going to say that it's because we have Uber. It's actually because
we have Uber. My mum has an automatic license.
So
I only found that out recently.
So she made you suffer for
She
that?
made me suffer for no reason.
I'm telling you, man.
Honestly, adulthood is just... Like, yeah, address one problem at a time. Sorry. How's your week been? My week has been good, you know. I'm in a good mood. Can't you tell?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm in a good mood. Yeah, my week has been good.
Why did I respond to you like
Like
that?
that, like, say something.
No, it's because I'm the opposite, but go on.
Yeah, it's been a good week. This week has been calm. I'm over the nerves that I obviously had on Sunday. Yeah, the showcase.
Let's talk about it!
So I did my first stand-up comedy showcase on Sunday.
She was
it
so
went
good.
really well. Yeah, I didn't die, which I'm really proud of, and I got a certificate. Although they made us kneel down. And
oh, can you put the picture up of you?
I'm gonna post the picture of me holding my certificate like I'm in primary school.
She was smiling at us.
Why are you kneeling down though?
Because there was too many of us, so they made some of us kneel down. But then the guy was doing the long speech, and the stage floor was hard. So when they're trying to adjust, I was like,
you know when someone looks like, can you please shut the fuck up? But they're smiling. That's what Stephanie's. I was taking so many pictures of her, and it was like grimacing. The babe was grimacing.
I was like, hurry the hell up. But I'm super proud that I did it. it went well, apart from the fact that my fucking zipper was open.
Oh yeah, you know what I noticed as well. Oops.
Why did I the thing is, the thing was up the whole day. And the moment I'm about to go on stage, that's when my nyash is out.
The producer in me really clocked on because as you were talking, I looked down and I was like, her zip is...
My zipper is
How does
open.
someone interrupt you in that moment though?
They can't. That's
The thing
why.
is, yeah, now I'm thinking, when people trying to catch my eye in the crowd to tell me.
I don't think
But
so.
also, I can't
'Cause it
now
is-
do
it's-
my...
She thought the jokes are landed.
No, but the thing is, you can't catch her eye because you know she's in. It's her first ever showcase,
Yeah.
so her head's in the game. She's remembering the stories, whatever have you, remembering the jokes, whatever have you. So you can't even be like,
You just need someone to just go.
Yeah, like, just split up. I really wish man just reached over and just pulled up the zipper.
we're too far. We were too far.
Might have thrown you off though.
Words.
So I did it now. It's only when I was walking off stage, I felt a bit of wind around my thighs. It's like, what's going on here? So I realized my nyash was out. Thank God I wore black panties. Jesus Christ. Imagine I put all my leopard print panties there.
Hey.
Pussy on show.
People think that that's part of my show. So
At
now,
least now you know.
exactly. Now, for everyone thinks that
Last
every
minute
showcase,
check.
I just
Yeah.
come out with my, why is your slippers not done? But yeah, so I've done my first one. I've got another one on Tuesday and another one the week after on Thursday. I'm trying to get in the habit of gigging as much as possible. And I've already started writing new material based on one of our episodes. Actually, no, you don't get credit.
Based on one of our episodes.
Yeah, situationships.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're gonna be that friend that she jokes about.
She put me in the
she's
she put me in
already
the
in the
joke the first time.
But that's how it starts though.
Yeah, sorry.
So your life's just gonna be on Front Street now,
No, but-
boy.
I'm alright with that because I am that friend.
Yeah,
I am that. I'm so chaotic, and so many things happen. Like, I'm the pup of the group.
Shout out all my friends that gave me stories to tell on Free Shots though.
yeah,
'Cause
boy,
some
we
of these
enjoy your stories. You're like, yeah, my friend. I'm like, this is
Still our
our friend.
friend.
Shout out my friends, man. Always got a story, man.
Ooh, you've always got a
No,
story.
no,
Like,
no.
yeah, I was talking to my friend the other week. I'm like, here we go, come on. Read off the story then.
Nah, listen, there's two. The newest one, yeah, was do you remember the Hoffin Woff?
No.
So we
what's
played a
that?
video of this these two white women, should I say, sorry. They got a podcast where they were talking about Hoffin Woffs or Woffin Hoffs, basically women whose front is a
Okay.
bit, smells a
Oh.
bit,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm.
So they were asking each other, does my Hoff Woff or does your Woff Hoff Woff? However they were wording
Yeah.
it. Anyway, one of my friends, he was saying one of his boys was listening to that episode but with his babes.
Mm.
And it facilitated the conversation.
What
of-
to tell her?
No, of her asking him,
Oh, okay, fine.
basically, does
Yeah.
my Hoff Woff?
Uh-oh.
And he was on a vibe of, oh, you finally asked me. Yeah, some days it's a bit, can't lie, I don't know how to tell you. But it wasn't a bad thing. It was just that
You know what?
she just thought that it was okay. She just assumed that every time she presented it, it was okay. And he was like, it's not okay all the time. Like, not
Yeah,
that-
but
Yeah,
why
but
would
that's
he-
fair because sometimes you might have a long day.
yeah. But
But why wouldn't you tell me right there and then?
because some man don't know how to say it.
Ah, that can ruin your self-esteem.
Yeah, some man don't know how to say it. And he was just saying, thanks for having the conversation on the pod because we listened to it and it helped us have the convo.
I mean, that's very cute.
Now
but-
it's not waffing anymore.
It's
I was
not
like,
waffing.
yeah, big up your
Yeah, but then
team.
this is my point. Like, if you tell me straight away, then I can fix that.
No,
I can
because
get to
someone
work.
like you take that to heart. You start scrubbing your thing
I
raw.
will start
So no, not
scrubbing
people like
bad.
you. Your pussy will be pink, raw red.
I thought
Can't
you
do
said,
that with it.
no, that's not what I meant, baby. Now you scrubbed all the seasoning out.
Nah,
Relax,
everything
man.
goes. pH finished. The tea just dry. You can't even produce your own discharge no more. You scrubbed away the cells. You ain't got
Hey.
nothing there, just
You
raw
know me.
Certain
red.
days,
So people
babe.
like you,
You
no.
know me so well. You know me so well.
No.
I have
You
everything.
you put
for
Abeniki down
everything.
there to like just kill all the bacteria.
All
No.
because I said one day, I'm saying it's too much, man. But I hear it though. I hear it.
Some days now, sometimes you have a long day.
Yeah,
Especially when you have thick thighs and it gets hot down there.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you might think, well,
Nah.
no, I'm just saying, sometimes you might think, yeah, this is just a shower. And then you don't have the shower. And it's like, he's just come home. Sometimes, listen, not everyone's getting fresh for their people, them. They're just seeing it as, yeah, cool, he's coming over, whatever.
No, I tell
Yeah,
man,
nah.
I've had a long day. Let me go to the shower.
Yeah, word.
Yeah,
word.
like,
But
I
like,
had a long day.
I think it's because we're so, like, I know I'm so scared of smelling. So I'm so sure.
Terrified.
I'm terrified. So like everything I shower for. Like if I go toilet, I can't go toilet outside. Number 2.
What about gym?
Gym, of course. What, you have
Yeah.
to shower, yeah. Come have a
that's
shower.
Come to my gym and tell some of these people. Then. Some of them ain't showering before they come to the gym.
Oh, so they're waking up straight and then going.
I don't even know if they're waking up straight or they've
But
done a night shift. I don't know.
Are you sure they're just not kicking because they're sweating there and then?
But sweat's not supposed to stink though.
You can. There's a certain whiff you can smell when someone hasn't bathed before they come to the gym.
What? It's musty. It's like a little
strong.
Especially on that leg press machine when they get up. It's a bit spicy.
Who are you walking past? Oh my God, guys. Who the hell are you walking past?
No, but you know,
She said it's a bit spicy. The pressure.
Yeah, no, when they get up, it's just like, it's a spicy.
It's hot. It's
like you could have changed your knickers at least.
You're smelling knickers.
Like you can,
that's mad.
You could have changed your knickers at least.
The certain
Especially
smells, I'm like,
morning.
What body part is this?
Yeah. Do you know what? On the train, there was a guy that smelled like pickled cabbage and onion. And I'm like, what is going on with your body that you smell? And it wasn't even like his clothes. You could tell it was his skin.
What, like his sweat? That must be a diet thing.
Well, it might be a build-up of sweat.
I don't know. He just smelled like pickled cabbage and onions. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to move. But I think he knew I moved because of him, because he looked me in the eye before he got off the train. But it was like, why do you smell that? Some people sweat does smell though. Because I remember when I was taking, was it fenugreek?
Fenugreek,
yeah. I was taking that as a supplement because apparently it's great for women's health. What they didn't tell you is that you end up smelling like curry if you continue taking it.
Oh,
yeah.
So there was, I kept smelling curry and I was like, what is that smell? And that man would be like, I can smell it too. And I was like, is it my clothes? I took off my clothes, changed my clothes. I was still smelling it. Someone told me, smell your skin, Stephanie. I legit smelled like curry.
It's just coming out your pores.
It's coming out your pores. So I Googled it because I was like, what the fuck is going on? Fenugreek. It literally comes out, like the smell will come out through your pores. You literally smell like curry. Like I went on Reddit, it was like a whole thread about it. So I had to stop taking it.
So unfortunate.
I had to stop taking it. I legit smelled like curry.
But can you combat that by drinking more water, for example?
Nah.
Oh,
because it's that potent. So I was just like, I'm not going to take it anymore. It literally smelled like my
asparagus
clothes.
will do that as well.
Asparagus will make your
piss smell
strong.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things. That's the funny thing as well. Like, there's a lot of things you probably don't even know. Like, one thing I'm scared of, it coming out my pores, especially my breath, is garlic. You know, garlic is banging.
Yeah.
It's so strong. I'm just like, gingers, I can tolerate ginger. Turmeric, the dye, is annoying. You get that dye on your finger. Oh.
No, do you know what I'm scared of? What smell I'm scared of sticking to me? Stockfish. I'm sorry. Stockfish?
Yeah. Crayfish and that.
Smelling like crayfish and stockfish, my worst fear. Because there's someone that we went to school with that used to consistently smell of stockfish.
They probably didn't know. Mums used to just see my mum used to fry the fish.
I'd run. You know when your clothes are drying, you run and gather all your clothes, lock it in the room.
Open all the windows, please.
But stockfish is the worst because it's a particular smell. Like when you smell it, you know it's stockfish. I'm like, how much soup is your mom cooking?
And sometimes it's dry. It's dry fish and it's just booting. I'm like,
when my mum used to bring back crayfish from Nigeria, she'll pack it in the suitcases. I'm like, not on my clothes, B.
Yeah.
Guys, she'll end up smelling like crayfish for 2 weeks. Brother, I am you.
You know, baggage clean for Nigeria.
You know they stop
that
them.
whole area is a
Right
magazine.
off.
It's a magazine.
Someone got stopped here and they brought out fried goat meat from their bag. I said, why did you need to transport fried goat meat from Nigeria to London?
You see, it's cheap. It's cheap.
Fried goat meat. And they opened it up because we were walking past and it was just bare meat, fried. Just fried meat.
The thing is, when I land here, it says, do you have anything to declare? I always go to nothing.
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm like, even if I did have something, go in there. These are willingly going there. Auntie, what's this?
Gizzard. Some people bring snails, live snails.
Yeah,
live snails.
Listen, back in the day, I need to go pick up your uncle from the airport. He's brought me something. What, mum?
What is
Don't worry. Just follow me. You go there, it's bare meat.
Bare meat.
Distributed it to all the family. No. Eat them. They don't know we suffered.
Gary, avocados. One time my mum brought stew.
So I'm still trying to work out, how I can bring fruit and veg from another country into this country.
You can, just don't declare it. I brought avocado.
What, avocado don't go
pear.
off? Oh,
no, because you get it just before it goes right. Because you know the ones in Nigeria are big as well.
Yeah.
Avocado. I brought which is like African pear. Yeah, oranges.
So that see when you go through now, because
I
obviously
skip that all past. I don't even look at them. I don't even make eye contact.
I
I
get
push
so
my
scared.
Nah.
You can imagine me. I'm sweating.
You be looking at them and smiling.
Yeah,
You give them a reason to stop
Yeah,
you.
you're giving it off, man.
Me, I don't even look at them. I just go about my business.
There's one day I carried it was in Malaysia to Thailand, and I had fruit on me, and I, for the life of me, Steph, when I walked past the customs bit and like the declaring bit, I was like,
Because of a fruit.
Because of fruit.
No, but I'm shook. See, one thing about me,
Yeah, but it's fruit though.
People are transporting goat head and you're worrying about
I
your little
lie.
orange. Please.
Some people
You're
are
not ready. You
transporting
can never smuggle drugs.
a whole suitcase full of drugs. You're panicking because of
You
fruit.
go to them and confess. Please, excuse me, hello. There's cocaine. I can't do it. There's cocaine. Yo, just take it.
see my forehead.
Your forehead's dripping. Like, there's cocaine. Take
Seriously,
it.
you can't lie.
No.
Mental.
Never traveling. You can never go to Nigeria with me.
No.
You blow a whole shit up.
Because there's certain times in Nigeria, you just have to just tell a white lie. Just because. It's not like you're trying to manipulate anyone. It's just, uncle, please, allow me, man. Yeah. And she's sitting there. Let's say you get stopped.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
you've had
they
this,
ask you for peace.
I can never get stopped with her.
These
She'll
times,
try and make a conversation and get them angry.
these times,
We'll all be in jail.
these times you've clocked it's an area boy, but dressed up as police. Tears, they're like, oh my God, it's police. Relax, it's not police, man.
Hi, how are you? Like, you look at my shut your mouth. Bring out your money. Just shut up.
Bring out the money, man.
Yeah. She'll be like, how are you?
Yeah.
How's your day going?
Yeah.
Just give you a hot slap.
The hottest
The
one.
hottest slap.
You be like, right, big man.
Next week, they were in prison. They held us. But yeah, that was sorry. I went
We
on track.
detoured.
But yeah, good week. My L of the week is the fact that there's a big ass nail in my tire, and I don't know when I'm going to address that.
Soon, because every 3 days.
I know.
I've seen you pumping so much.
But I just don't want them to. I don't want to take it for them to go and take out the nail, and then they'll come and start telling me another story. I
But
don't
you
want
do
to.
have a window, though. One thing I will say is if the nail hasn't gone into the tire too deep, they can just protect the tire. So they can get the nail out and protect the tire. So it's like a sealant that they squeeze in.
Yeah, I
and it
heard
covers
about that.
Yeah,
But if
I've
it's
seen
too deep, then you have to change the whole tire.
No, this is in there.
Yeah, that's
It's in there like someone hammered it. I've started to think it was an attack. It looked like someone hammered that
Someone
shit in.
isn't mad at your car.
Yeah, but
Just
you've been
angry.
driving though.
Yeah.
So maybe you've switched the lead. No? Is it at the side or is it underneath?
You probably just drove
It's
into it.
underneath, I'm not going to
Yeah,
lie.
you've been.
But why is there a nail on the road?
Oh, here we go.
There needs to be laws for this. Why is there a nail on the road?
I mean,
You're making it sound like you're the only person that had a nail on their
Yeah,
tire.
yeah.
But why is there multiple nails on the road then?
just
They're not cleaning up the road.
Someone's just
Yeah,
dashing out nails.
Yeah, it's true.
And no one's concerned. I've never had a nail on my tire until I got this car. Why
I
is
feel
it
like that
I
would
got
be
the
quite
nice car?
common because I imagine there's a workman that he dropped something.
No, but my question is, where was this nail when I was driving the Ford Fiestas in the courses?
Yeah, I hear you.
Why is it now
Can I
that I
just
got
say-
the nice
No,
car?
it's
Can I
true.
just say you did it? You could not deal with a nail when you had the full
Okay,
Fiesta.
so God
the
said, now that
Corsa.
you have the nice car,
Bec-
here's a nail.
because but your Corsa was holding on for dear
But
life. So
I
a nail
have
on top
I've
of
got
it.
an answer for you, by the way. You said, why is there a nail on the roads?
Yeah. What?
Relax. No one knows because no one knows what they're doing.
Yeah, no one knows what they. But I'm saying there should be a law.
There might be a law, but you
Someone needs to come out every morning and just sweep the streets of the nails. Because what do you mean there's a nail in my tire?
Wait, what? You want
The
people to be sweeping?
council-
Someone needs to come out
The
because this
council
can't be happening.
can't
And the thing
pay
is,
for shit already.
that's not the only time that I'm getting an alert about. The front one, there's something going on there, but it's yellow. It's not red yet. I only dress
Oh
stuff that's
yeah,
in
I
red.
hate that about Mercedes. You know, the way they alert you about your tires. 250 something there, 300.
What does that mean?
Yeah, it's
Then
your
when
pressure. It's your
I
pressure.
go and pump it at a normal petrol station, they're showing a different number. So now I'm having to go on Google to calculate and convert the numbers. I'm like,
Yeah,
bro,
they show you the PSI. Yeah, it's on the tire though.
it's on the tire.
Yeah, your max PSI is on your tire.
That's too much. I shouldn't know all these things. I'm just a girl.
You need to know all
I'm
these things.
tired.
We're big people now.
When I was doing full Fiesta and Corsa, I weren't worrying about this. Now every 2 working days, this car is giving me new notifications.
That's Mercedes for you, bro.
If it's not a wheeler, it's this, it's that. Leave me alone.
What's your W and L of the week?
What is my L of the week is I've been on the ropes all week. I've been on the ropes.
I was fine until we had a conversation with someone.
No, Tazer ate us the hell
Then I
up.
spiraled.
So I have been feeling so many emotions this week out of nowhere, and I know it's emotional dysfunction. So but we're working on it. So I feel a lot better. After I spoke to Judith came and Judith collected me. She let me know what it is, the names for things. So she's like, I'm in a worry loop. She's like,
worry loop.
God, I love Judith.
So
you know what?
happy.
Huh?
Who's Judith?
My therapist.
Oh, okay.
So after I came off, like anytime I come off a call with Judith, I feel very zen. Now I'm the most erratic person generally. I can't hide it well. I'm just very, very erratic.
But you know what makes me laugh is she thinks she's hiding it.
Yeah, I was like hiding it.
No,
That's
I
okay.
do hide it well.
That's what you think. Go watch our episodes
In
back.
your face,
girl.
man. It's fine.
No, to be fair, I have crazy eyes.
I can see it.
You do.
mean?
Like Tracy Ellis Ross. She's got
Yeah,
crazy
you
eyes as
got-
well. I
yeah.
definitely have that.
That's a very good comparison.
Do you know
Yeah.
what?
You actually look like her.
You can
do.
You can see it. You can see when Joan's ready to bug out.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. It's just
It just bulges out like-
bulges out.
Yeah, but you need to be like that. Dealing with someone like Tony.
That one was a bitch.
Yeah, she was.
When I watch it back now, nah, she was a bitch.
Do you know what? I saw a post about her never knowing Jabari's name.
Yeah, she violated.
Never knew Jabari's name.
Jaboogie.
How can you have a friend like that?
No, what do you do with her? Like, honestly, what do you do with a friend like
Even
that?
the way she used to deal with him, like Jaboogie.
Yeah, like she was like it was a thing.
Like he was
It was
just
messing
there.
up the steez. Go.
That was a dysfunctional friendship.
Lynn
100%.
Lynn was the most useless. I'm
I
sorry.
love Lynn.
No, Lynn is a
love
liability.
She gives me Lynn
Ah,
vibes.
She's
so Lynn.
very much Lynn. She's very much
vibes,
Lynn.
though.
Lynn is a liability. Lynn was the burden. Who hasn't Lynn lived with out of everyone there?
She even lived with William. Bro. She was
Yeah,
living him. She even linked him.
fucking,
She,
no fucking William.
I like Big Willie, you know.
Nah, no, I'm not gonna lie. There was a time when when you know the period when Lynn was fucking William, I started to see it a bit.
No, because he does have like, he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's
No,
a
but
very nice
They did
guy.
give him like leadership. They gave him, as there was some point in, I don't know what season it was, where he looked like he was a leader.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he was
Yeah.
getting money, and I like him because he looks innocent.
Yeah.
Like I could like
He's a
corrupt
good
him.
man.
Yeah,
Corrupt him.
stress him a bit. Okay, never mind. Go on.
Your W?
Your W.
No. Oh, what's my win of the week? Hold on. Oh my God, yeah. Guys. Okay, so,
It better be good after that.
No,
hype
it
up.
is. It's still going to be so anticlimactic. I'm so sorry. But I've got my bread maker. So call me Nara Smith.
Wait, as in an appliance?
Yeah.
To make bread.
I am going to be making them now. Okay, so we had there was a conversation we had here about my Lady Danger days. So back in the day, I was called Lady Danger, right?
She named herself Lady Danger. We didn't call her
Just to
that.
match the eyes. I hear it.
She named herself because she wanted to be a grime MC. She used to write bars.
Oh, swear. Have you got a video of her just spitting bars?
Nah, I couldn't even film that shit.
But my bars were really violent. They were really violent. So when I wrote it, my mom actually burnt the book because they were
about
incredibly
stabbing
violent,
up.
stabbing up people.
This one that wasn't even allowed out in summer. Talking about stabbing up people.
What was your inspiration?
What do you mean?
Like, who was you inspired by? Who was you getting up the stabbing up bars talk? Like, who was you getting?
No, I was just angry, honey. I was just mad. I was just so angry as a kid. Like, and the thing is, I come from like what can be deemed like a middle class background.
A good home.
So although I grew up in Forest Gate, like, you know, my parents, like when I come in my house, it was very much like proper old West Indian, do this, do that. You know, my dad made freshly baked bread like twice a week. Do you get me? Like,
Bread
Well,
used to bang.
But when you went outside, it was smoke.
It was, I'm going to stab you up.
I wasn't actually ever going to stab anybody.
Did you fight?
At all.
A lot.
What?
No, not at all.
Her!
No.
She can't fight.
I can't
So
fight.
This one.
So her
Bitch.
bark's
That's why it was just worrying because I'm like, where's this coming from? Because you've never been in a fight in your life.
her bark is just.
But I don't even know why she was
Barking.
barking.
No, but I still have that though. I still, when I bark, when I get angry, I get angry.
There's no bite.
There can't
I'm
be
not-
a bite.
Mm.
It can't be a bite.
No, so I would try and fight. So when I've been actually angry, in my younger years, so like uni times, I might get angry to the point of fighting, but I'd never fight.
Who do you fight? Okay.
Because
So who'd
it
you
was
fight?
men. It was
I was
men.
gonna
So
say,
who's
I'd
your-
rather them beat me than you, boy.
All right, but what I'm getting at is in regards to like your anger towards men, does it get to the point where he's just shouting because you're angry, or
Not
do you
no
just want to
more.
just shout because you just want to shout?
Not no more. So, back then, again, this is an ADHD thing. So like my anger, it's like that emotional dysregulation. So like I just get very angry very quickly. Like it could be a small like, I don't know, it's something that will mash up your whole day. So what most people would just be like, oh, this isn't like, that's annoying. It would take me from here to there real quick. Now with men, like what would also happen is the circumstances I put myself in back in the day, discernment was a bit of an issue. So there'd be people who would act stupid. And if you act stupid and disrespectful, I'll then get mad, obviously. There's people who wouldn't be disrespectful. I'd never have that problem with them. Do you get what I mean? So now I don't put myself in circumstances that I am going to face disrespect. And if I do, I kind of know how to behave in a way. Do you get what I mean? I've kind of learned how to manage my feelings and stuff like that. But when I was obviously a teen, I didn't have that. So I was just angry.
It's angry, wanted to fight everyone.
Up
Yeah.
into the
So what's
20s.
is the link to your bread? Is your link to your bread maker for your dad?
Yeah. No, what as in like, so let's go back to what we're talking about. So yeah, so I've always grown up fresh made bread in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. My dad would make the bread overnight. And then by the time you wake up like 5, 6, there's a fresh loaf of bread on the table. And so yeah, now I kind of wanted one for time. And I was like, ugh, can't be bothered. So I've got to get that shit myself. And now I've got one. And
So you're gonna make it now?
yeah, tonight.
Oh, right, like that.
I know dad's bread used to bang, I can't lie. Because I used to take her sandwiches sometimes.
Also, it was
Oh,
like,
were you making me sandwiches?
was I making? No, you take them because I didn't want them. Because like
Oh,
the thing
yeah.
with fresh made bread, yeah, is it's actually made to eat by itself. Because, okay, so sometimes it's like the air pockets are bigger than normal bread. So I used to hate taking it to school because the bread would essentially disintegrate. Do you get what I mean? Because you're putting it with filling and keeping it for like how many hours? Like,
Yeah, your fillings. Didn't you used to put like seasoning in the sandwich
I
as
would
well?
100% put seasoning in my
So you
sandwiches.
put like dry seasoning in there and all sorts.
Just in the bread was booming over there.
No, it
It was
was. I'm not
great,
even gonna lie, that
man.
bread slapped.
We used to do hard dough bread and dip it in Coke.
Sorry?
Yeah,
What?
I know.
That's such a Nigerian thing to do.
Yeah. Sometimes you have like peanuts as well.
Yeah. That's
Wait.
Maddie. Maddie would sit down here, arrange the bread, the Coke, and the ground nut, and he will eat. You know Nigerians can eat bread. Like, in that, they'll buy a whole loaf of bread and eat it in one sitting with Coke.
But what dip it? But that's sugar.
My
and
dad
sugar.
used to dip it in the. My dad used to dip it in the. You see them bubbles? Oh, it used to taste banging though. Like you said, the air pockets. So they like the bread would soak the Coke. So every time you bit into the bread, it's like like a brioche with Coke. Imagine. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. There's a particular bread.
That's interesting. I
Is
want
it
to
the
try
one
that
they
now.
used to
The red one. Is it Big Mama's? It's big. It's a big loaf of bread. You should just tear it out.
And
eat
is it braided?
You say braided?
No. Like braided. Like, it looked like a braid.
Like a plait and
A plait.
in shape.
There's that bread, but nah. I know which one you're
Is
talking
it?
about though, but it's not the same.
The bread one.
I'm talking about I think it's called agege bread.
Oh, get
Oh, yeah,
bread.
get
Yeah,
bread.
yeah,
But there was a particular name. There was a particular brand that my mum used to. We used to drive to flipping Canning Town certain time to get it.
Yeah, wait. I think it's the same bread. Because when we used to
Yeah.
drive to Kansas to get the bread
Yes,
as
we
well.
drive Canning Town to
And
get
then
it.
there was a time when when Morrison's was Safeway, they used to sell hard dough bread as well. The one with the yellow label. And it was braided.
Is KK bread the same as hard dough
It's
essentially?
softer.
Is it? Because I thought it
Yeah.
was the same. When I
It's
tasted it, I thought it was
very
the same.
light. It's very light. But they have a gege bread. And then I have a buja bread. I don't know what that means. But a gege bread traditionally is very light. It's a very light
Oh.
dough.
Yeah.
Whereas hard dough is heavier.
It's heavier. But like a gege bread is very light.
I love that when I tried it at your house.
You had bread at my house.
Forest Gate House.
Really? Yeah, there's always bread. There's even
There
till
was
this day.
On the table.
Always
all the
bread.
time.
Right now, there's 2 bread. There's 2 loaves of bread in the house. Probably 1 because Manny's probably waking up and eating one.
So I was going to say this, guys. When you get older, do you eat less or more bread than you did as a kid?
Less.
Yes.
I don't even eat toast.
I thought so.
I don't eat bread.
I love bread as an adult. I don't have it.
I don't have bread. Do you know why? The bloat. I don't think I react well to bread. I think I have a gluten intolerance or wheat intolerance, but I just haven't bothered to.
Bread
address
is
it.
actually really
I
bad for you.
definitely do have an intolerance to one of those things, and I know it's bread and biscuits.
You don't eat biscuits either.
I do, but I know my belly doesn't agree with me once I've had those too tough. So I know there's something in there that I'm not supposed to eat. I don't know if it's the wheat or the gluten, but there's something in there. Man. Have you tried gluten-free bread?
Isn't that dead?
Terrible.
Tastes horrible.
Terrible. That's why I just stopped eating it altogether because it's just not worth it.
Tastes horrible. It just feels like cardboard in your mouth.
Yeah,
And the
it looked
taste
like
is
that.
not there.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
love
eat bread.
I love it so much, but I never have
I
it.
do like freshly baked bread with olive oil.
I don't get it.
Or a little balsamic.
Yeah, but you just bought a bread maker, so you're gonna eat bread, no?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
What?
No, so I'm gonna make the bread.
But it's not for you to eat.
No, of course. But like not with the regularity of which I did when I was a kid. So when I was a kid, you'd have bread in the morning and bread at lunch. Do you get what I mean? I'm not doing all of that. Like that's crazy.
Also, you're making when you make your bread, you're gonna obviously use the nice stuff.
Yeah.
You're not gonna use all the extra additives that's probably in bread.
Oh yeah, because like it's like when you have a focaccia.
Yeah.
What?
Focaccia.
What's that?
Like
It's like the Italian bread with this.
It's Italian bread that has like oil and seasoning on top. The one that's like
Oh,
a square.
yeah.
So you see how you eat that bread? Like you'll eat it for like a dinner or as a snack, but you won't eat it every single day.
Mm-hmm.
That's the type of bread. That's the way I'm gonna have bread.
Because of how excited you were for the bread maker. You made it seem as if you was gonna use it every day.
No, I can't use it every day.
I think it's
can't
more
eat
of the connection with the bread maker and your dad. It's like a tradition.
It is a tradition. It is that.
Because when I think of your dad, I think of bread. Not like, but like I remember his bread was bad. I literally used to go home to my mum like, look at your age mates. They make you bread. Your hair just there with your get bread. Every day, go and make bread.
He used to be so excited. He would do it 11 o'clock at night, 5 a.m. It's done. He'd take it out, put it centerpiece of the table. Brilliant.
I used to taste this bread, by the way.
Okay.
After you've made it.
Okay.
Because the way
You're
she's
hyping up the bread.
getting flashbacks.
Nah, the bread. If the bread is like your dad's bread, yeah, it bangs. You can eat that bread by itself.
You can actually, yeah, that's the thing. How's your week, Taze?
My week's been all right. Trying to think. My W would be selling out Dubai with R&B. That was cold. Yeah.
Confetti.
That was a big W. L.
It's all right not to have any. Like, sometimes life is good.
I know, but like, I think my L would be, I can't take these flights, man. My lower back is finished.
I hear it.
My lower back is finished. So on the flight back, I decided to sit in my seat, like this, the whole time.
This art?
Because it was just comfortable. But I see my lower back right now.
Yeah.
I need to go see my doctor. Oh my God. It's not nice.
How
man.
long is that flight?
Well, 6.5 there, 7 hours back. And we just in and out. Friday there, Monday back.
Didn't get to like enjoy it like a bit.
Just treat it like work. As soon as we landed, went out. And then the Saturday, went out. But like easy Saturday, nothing too crazy. And then Sunday, done it off rent. Monday, we was back.
I did think he was back quite quick though, to be fair. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, he back.
In and out.
It's got stuff to do.
Yeah,
I can't stand long flights. When I had to go to Orlando for work,
How long is that?
10 hours, I nearly lost my mind. I went to sleep, woke up, we still had 7 hours left. I wanted to jump out the plane. I love airports, I love planes. Like, I love planes. Can't stand flying.
I don't understand how we're going to firm Australia.
What?
Oh, you're doing Australia?
We want to do Australia.
Oh.
So I go to Malaysia, which is right next to Australia, the most out of all the countries I go to. I go to Malaysia every like 3 to 4 years.
And how long is that?
It is 18 hours. Now, what I would say is the last time I went, I realised that, like, but also Malaysia in particular, I don't know what we need to do, but we need to do something because economy is just horrendous. And that is, what did we take? So we normally take Emirates, Qatar, because obviously, so then we'll stop off in Dubai or Qatar, obviously, and then come, it'd be like an hour. Normally it's like an hour, 2 hours, and then comes back. But come back or do the rest of the trip is what I mean. But It's horrendous. I mean, that is enough to put me off going. Obviously, I love Malaysia, so I'll always go. But I dread the flight because of the way
18
it's cramped
hours.
and the amount of hours you have to spend there.
I'll lose my
What do you mean
mind.
it's cramped? As in, it's a busy flight.
Yeah, and like the way they do, I think it's 4-3.
Oh,
So 3 here, 4 here. So if you're not on the end,
Talking about
it's
the
just
plane.
hell. Yeah.
this
And when I
one
say it's cramped, like the seats are cramped. So it's not like wide.
it's
seats.
like
It's like
narrow.
this. So like the last time I was on there, we had this one uncle next to me and
Yeah.
You know, I fight them. This is why I pay extra money for premium economy at least.
Yeah,
Because
I think
I
we
will
need to do
fight you
that.
on. Listen, I can't do it. If it's like when you're there, like, and they're sleeping and they're like, I will fight you the whole flight.
I was like, you know, when you're buzzing, I'm going like, uncle, please, like, please.
Bro, even if I
This is what you
can't pay for it online, I will go to check you know when you're checking in, I'm like, please upgrade me. I don't care how much. I don't care how much.
The flight is full.
I don't care. Oh, they did that when I took the Delta flight from Orlando to Boston. And they were like, yeah, there's no more upgrades. The flight is full. Luckily, like the actual flight was calm. Like the seats were bigger, but I'm guessing because it's America, so everything's bigger in America. But when I say, I literally was like, I was willing to stay in the airport. I was just like, I just don't want to fight no one. I want to be able to stretch my legs and not fight about elbow space, whatever. Because I'm tall as well.
Yeah,
I'm not the tallest, but I'm tall. So if the economy is tight, I'm gonna feel it.
How does Manny deal with it? Because
Manny flew economy, from Nigeria to London, and the seat was so tight, he legit like had knee pain, like he was limping when he got out.
Poor thing.
Because he's like 6'3".
Yeah.
Like, he's a big man, and it was British Airways economy, so that thing is small.
Yeah.
On top of that, he was sitting next to a woman, like an old woman that had like, I think she had dementia. I don't know why people allow their older relatives to fly by themselves when they're in that
she was
condition.
flying by herself.
Yes.
Oh,
And
poor baby.
she was giving him hell to the point where she demanded that she get out of her seat and lay down her wrapper on the aisle and sleep there because she wasn't comfortable in the chair. And because she was flying by herself, Manny automatically became the carer. So there's chaos trying to get her off the floor. They explain that she used to sleep in the seat. She's there confused. She barely speaks English, just there speaking Yoruba. The whole thing was just I felt so bad for him.
Yeah, but when she gets to the airport, like, is she gonna remember where she's going?
I don't. Manny, like literally when it came out, I was like, I don't know. I'm really worried about that woman. I was like, it was like 5 a.m. So I was like, I probably will come and get her. But now sometimes I think about like, what if she ever made it?
Yeah, that's
No, because knowing Manny's dynamic and you as a character, you'll be like, Ant, can you
hurry up?
You also got to do with you.
It's 5 a.m. I'm tired. But no, like I feel bad for him. Like he has to get premium economy. Like you have to get premium economy. There's some people when I see them in economy, I'm like,
you should not be
You
here.
really should just spend the extra £300.
But it's expensive though, man.
I hear it, but like, if you're gonna travel, traveling is supposed to be an experience, it's supposed to be an enjoyable experience.
Yeah, true.
For me, I believe in paying whatever I can to be comfortable and actually enjoy the experience. And plus, I like the little glasses they give you in premium economy. It's like, it's not exactly first class or business class, but like, I've got cutlery. What do you have?
We get cutlery too.
No, you get
we get the like proper silverware.
No, you get silverware in economy.
Yeah,
it's
you
just
get
like they
silverware.
bring
Which
it cheap.
airline?
I flew Emirates.
Yeah, Emirates.
Oh,
you
that's
do.
why.
Yeah.
British Airways let you know that you paid for economy.
Wait, what did they give you in BA?
In BA, in the economy, they give you plastic ones. And
Oh, so what you're saying, I'm a pauper. Is what you're saying.
no, they give you plastic
They
cups
got
and
your
everything.
food problems.
Like premium economy, like you get the proper, and your food is hot. It's in a little dish.
Said that the food ain't hot when it's in economy.
What?
Hey,
Economy, the food
if you're
don't
in the
come
back, if you're in the what is it, the
Yeah,
back
last.
row. By the time that food gets to you, you're taking what they're giving you. It's not chicken or beef. It's we've got
Egg
chicken.
and cress
No.
sandwich.
It's we've got vegetarian. You taking it or not, or you can just not eat.
Yeah, game.
That's
Yeah.
the thing I've
Yeah.
kind of understood with like doing events. So
Mm.
like if you look at festivals, for example, a lot of festivals would have paid for their artists next year around now
Yeah.
or be looking.
Yeah.
That's like 7, 8, 9 months down
Yeah.
the line.
Mhm.
But if you want to get for a decent price
Yeah.
and you want to start putting things in place, you ideally are looking now. Maybe even earlier.
Yeah.
2-3 months
'cause it's
before.
just-
When I used to manage, we'll get our first 50% a year in advance.
Yeah.
No, it's first 25 a year in advance, then you get another 25%. I think it's 6 months in advance, and then the other 50% needs to be paid either the day before, like the week before, at least the day before the artist steps on stage.
And it's a good thing doing it that way because in those 9 months, the artist might have had 2 number
Yeah,
ones.
but we're like, oh,
Now
we're
the
already
fee's
collecting,
new. Yeah.
we're already collecting the monies. We kind of have to do it now.
That fee's all looking like 6
We've
figures
already
now. It's like,
spent the
big man,
50%.
I've already sent you the 4 bags, blood.
Yeah,
Hold that.
That's
Hold
why,
that.
Because literally, sometimes we'll have bookings better, like bigger bookings that will come through. Be like, oh, we've already spent the deposit. It's like, we're gonna have to do it.
And then the date as well. Imagine your big date. So, like, for example, see how excited you are for your bread maker, yeah? Imagine that's the excitement you had for your big booking. For example, let's say you got big booking, 10 bags, your first big booking. You're like, yeah, put that. But then it's July 13th. Then you've just had such a great year. Wireless are now saying, yo, we want you to do wireless. You're like, oh, I've already told Taze I'm going to do. Taze, you know what?
Listen. That little deposit will have you in handcuffs. You can't do shit because you've already spent it. You can't even send it back because
Yeah,
it's gone.
words,
So
words.
I'm on this side thinking, oh no, I can't send you the deposit back. You might turn around and be like, no, keep the deposit. I'm just not doing the show. But then I'm like, wait, I got to refund everyone then. No. So it becomes a back and forth. But you're like, I'm not missing wireless.
Yeah.
Or you could be the real nigga and be like, you know what? I missed
I know
that
where I
wireless
came
for
from.
Taser.
Yeah.
I missed that wireless for Taser. Wireless is like, yeah, you dickhead. Who cares?
No, sometimes I'm like,
Yeah,
if
it's
we
peak, man.
if we arrive at that venue by 4 p.m, surely we can make it.
That's
to one.
something I
We've
do,
got to
yeah.
do that
Just how can
Squeeze
we
it
make
in.
this work?
because we've
Leave
collected
here
all
at
the
this
deposits.
time to get here, this time
cars
get
waiting,
car.
engine
Yeah.
on. You have to.
Yeah, that's how we got Donald Jones at R&B in Croydon. Imagine he's performing at Hammersmith Apollo, his concert. We wanted a quick impromptu. So we asked that promoter, is it possible that you put Donald? It was one of them lineups where there's bare artists. Is it possible you put Donald a bit earlier
Yeah.
so you can get on his Sprinter and drive to Croydon? Because essentially, we have to be out by 11. This guy's Vito parked outside about 10:50. Had to rush him in 10:55. He's hit the mic.
Yeah,
He's hit the stage. People have left already. Some people are on the train like, Donald Jones was there. I left at 10:30. Bye.
So
But we couldn't announce because we weren't even sure if he was going to make it.
yeah.
swear.
Yeah, so it's tight. It's tight
I
margins,
love
man.
Danelle Jones. Damn it, you have live
Cold.
performances.
Impromptu. We've had like
Impromptu.
Bryson Tiller, Donald
I want to
Jones,
vomit.
and we
I miss
were thinking about getting Cisco one time. It just didn't happen. Yeah, it didn't happen. It was too far.
I'll lose my shit if
Yeah.
Cisco performs live. I'll grab the mic from him and start singing.
What, Drew Hill's finest?
Cisco!
bro?
Yeah, Drew Hill. People sleep on Drew Hill, you know.
I'm
That
telling
ball of
you.
energy. Cisco.
Cisco's cold.
No, I
He
love
was.
Cisco. Drew Hill's is
Drew
sick.
Hill?
What?
Oh my god.
They had tunes, you know.
Tunes. Do you know how tunes spell Jodeci? Jodeci? Back to back. Sorry.
All those tunes are part of my 14-year-old corruption, by the way.
Yeah.
She said corrupt.
You're
We didn't know what we were singing then.
I knew.
No, I knew.
Oh,
This
you
is what
lot knew?
but
I didn't know.
I said to Steph, yeah, see millennials, yeah. It's not surprising that we had the escapades, and me and Steph in particular had the escapades we went on
I did have
when,
any escapades, mum.
or when, because your mum watches the show.
Mum,
Words.
I did not have any
Mine don't.
escapades.
When we're listening to Pretty Ricky at like 12.
Hotline?
Do you get what I mean? Like,
Got me in trouble.
Nah, Pretty
What?
Ricky.
Hotline?
Pretty Ricky was cold.
Got me in trouble.
So
Pretty
did-
Ricky 112,
do you-
Drew Hill.
Do you remember
Brother?
the era where the man them were doing up Jay Smooth?
Wait, what's this?
When they used to grind on the floor. Throw me under the floor.
I remember
With
that.
the abs and the hat and that.
Oh.
Baggy t-shirts.
Oiled up, just
Yeah.
there, just
On webcam, you know. We're just doing it on webcam to send to babes. Ah, that era was nasty, man.
So what I wanted to ask, yeah, well, not ask, yeah, but and since we're on the topic of dance moves,
Mhm.
why does everyone hate dancers now?
What do you mean dancers?
Dancers in the club. So I was hearing this actually a conversation. It's actually TDA. So so they were talking about dancing man and people that dance in the club. And like I've heard this across recently actually, where like people are icked out by people that dance. So obviously you do parties. Do you think there's been a change in regards to like how we vibes to music from when we started partying to now.
There's 100% been a shift. The problem is people care about the cameras too much, man.
Or are people just too camera happy? Because why are you filming people you don't know dance?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Because people are so... One, people care about what other people think way too much. So now when you now see someone who's enjoying themselves, it was weird. It's like, now you got to film. But he's dancing to the music. That's what we're here for. It's like even at R&B sometimes, girls have said that they just want to come and sing their songs. Like, why am I in my face? And it's like, the man them don't understand that. Yo, even though there's a lot of attractive women in here, they're not here to be moved to. They just want to enjoy. They want to just sing songs and go home. Just because you need someone, a new number, that doesn't mean this is the time. So I've noticed that with even R&B, it's not even about just the whole dancing. It's just the whole, I'm not allowed to just go outside, hold a corner with my people and just enjoy. I have to be, in order for it to be deemed that I enjoyed myself, I had to have moved to someone or got a number or potentially taken a girl back home. No, I can just go out, drink a juice, sing some songs and go home. So I've noticed that shift. It's like, this event wasn't a great event unless something impactful happened. Bro, just enjoy the music and go home. I don't understand. Like, why does something need to happen? That something film-worthy or something that you needed to post in your story? Even like when you go out and you don't post in your story, people looking at you like, oh, did you have a good time? Yes.
That's why I didn't post, actually. Yeah, well, I was just enjoying the vibe.
I did, do you know what I mean? So I think just the increased use of social media and the way we use social media has impacted some people's way of enjoying their night out.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Because of what they feel like they have to post. Like even people post the interval at R&B a lot because it's the shift in R&B to whether it's bashment, Amma or dancehall. And they usually post that. So now people are like, you don't even play R&B. Bro, we played bashment for 5 minutes. Played R&B for 6 hours. But because you saw one story or multiple stories at the same time of the same song, you now think that's always played. If you're someone that thinks like that anyway, I don't even want you out anyway. That's very fickle of you. What do you mean? You saw 2 seconds of someone's story, now you think that's the whole night. It's just people's attitude, you know, and you just can't really... You can't cater to them because they want to be those people who consume 2 seconds of info as opposed to 6 hours. So I can't really...
I get you. But they're not... It's dumb. It's so...
It's very dumb.
Like, because I'm like... I don't know, because I feel like the way we use social media, and I say this all the time, has messed up the way we interact with other people in real life, but actually in real life.
Yeah.
Because like me and Steph once spoke about familiarity with people. So from watching their story, you think we're friends. So then the next thing is you're asking wild questions or you're just over familiar. And it's not even necessarily wild questions, but it's just like...
It's questions that you shouldn't.
You
wouldn't ask someone that you don't know.
Yeah. And I feel like sometimes it still blows my mind like how people take that as a thing, but also how it's ruining the way we interact with people in a real life. Because I feel like we're generally... Like I used to go to a club and I could make friends easy, innit? I can't do that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what I love so much about partying in my 20s. Don't get me wrong. I'm having a time partying in my 30s. I'll say that. But there's aspects of obviously my 20s which are free and like lit and like we're missing it. So one is the dancing because like I feel like people are just a bit more precious and it's just like, how can you go to a party where like, what were we watching? Oh, I think we were watching, me and my friend were watching Apartment Life. And there was, I think it was Rachel Anson and she was mixing soca, yeah? Now, the mixes were bad. And so like similar to like when Donch mixes. Bad! When he mix...
And Donch gets in his bag.
Listen, if there's anyone that knows how to, and I say it to Donch himself, but if there's anyone that knows how to fuck up a dance,
it's Donch. I'll find budget to book Donch.
See Donch.
I will find. No, like in general, when I'm like doing events for work, especially back in the day, people like artists will come to me and say, "I want Donch to play at the launch party."
Wizard.
Even if we have £2, I'm scraping that money from somewhere. Because Donch.
I remember when I first heard him, I think it was a Waves party or Living. So I heard him somewhere and I didn't know who he was. I just heard the mixing. I said, who's this DJ?
Mixing is bad.
I went and found him. I went to the DJ booth. I said, yo, my bro, give me your details. want to book you for faded. He's like, oh, I swear. You being serious? 100%.
100%.
Took his details, and from then on, I've been booking him.
He's so
brilliant.
sick. You see that guy? He's the only one that can make me remove my wig on the dance floor.
I'm telling you.
I swear.
And so when I'm in parties and like people like Rachel Hansen, people like Donch are mixing and people are standing still. What are you doing?
This is what I
Can
mean.
you move? Like, what?
This is what I mean. And this is what puts me off partying now. Because I'm like, the partying when I was in my 20s and late teens compared to now is so dead.
Yeah,
It's
but
so
You have to be conscious about people filming you. You end up on Shea Borough because you're having a good time or going viral on TikTok.
But think about
Everyone's watching each other.
All of those things is what they're thinking about. I feel sorry for my daughter's generation when it comes to partying. I don't know how they're going to party.
Yeah.
She's not going to know what it feels like to party like me.
Freely.
She's not going to know.
Yeah.
It's not even a thing where she can be like, oh, back in the day. There's no back in the day.
There's no
for you.
back in the day.
The way you lot rave now is rubbish. It's rubbish.
It's so
But can
bad.
that can't even be so even if you had parties where it's like no phones allowed, that wouldn't make a difference.
No,
would
because
it?
everyone's just
No,
watching.
it would, but I feel that that's creepy given the current climate.
Go on.
Just current climate of like going to parties where you have to hand in your phone.
True.
Especially, or what I've noticed is especially at certain parties where you go in and now you realise only certain people are handing in their phone.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Yeah.
everyone's handing in their phone and everyone handing their phone.
Yeah.
And if no one's handing in their phone, then no one
one's
handing their phone.
yeah.
So I feel awkward. Basically, one day, if I put out a party, say, yeah, Tazer Black party, you're like, yeah, this is going to be lit. You got to hand in your phones, though. I just feel like that caveat there would be like...
Then all of a sudden there's baby oil being rolled out. And the
You know what I
lights
mean?
are
Like,
low.
yeah.
The
I feel like...
men, naked men appearing with masks.
It sounds ideal, but I feel like when it actually plays out, some people might be like, well, what's going to happen? Why does he want us to hide our phones? But you know why I want you to hide your phones. So you don't gravitate to your phones all the time. And you're snapping. It's not because anything mad's going to happen.
But then, because I'm just thinking about places where you're not supposed to have phones. So like, say Soho House, for example. The parties don't really pop like that even then.
Because
though.
they're stuck up. The people at Soho House. Actually, no. There's one time there was one...
Was that sarcasm?
No, they are stuck up.
No, I know. I was just thinking you doing it sarcastically.
But there was one night, one party. It was Sims's party though. That's why it was lit. It was lit.
Yeah,
when
when they let us in, when I say us, I mean those that are lit. Because we've done R&B there twice and it was lit.
Okay.
We've done the White City House one twice. So shout out Soho House. Obviously, if you don't want to continue giving us the bag,
please
continue. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, those environments, again, is always when it's the right people in there, you have a good time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I think it's down to the people as well.
Yeah.
But I feel like... So for me, who's actively trying to find more events to go to that I would actually enjoy, my struggle sometimes is that it feels like a lot of events are created for like a particular set of people in social media.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I'm used to going to parties I'm used to going on benders. So a lot of my best nights out aren't planned. I go to one club, I'm only having one drink, I get absolutely fucked. We start going from one place to the other. Next thing we end up in Bussy Building and it's a disco night. And I have no clue what's going on, but I'm just having a time because everyone's just dancing. No one's looking at each other. Everyone's just focused on having a good time. And I usually end up at Soho House at 3 a.m. with a picante and truffle pizza, but that's for another day. But that's like a great night for me because
That's
I'm
a
carefree.
long night, you know.
Yeah,
crazy
but
long.
that's how I party. That's why I don't go out as much because I party. I'm not the type that will go home at no, I am. But back then, I could stay out until like 6, 7 a.m.
Yeah, I think we've all had that window, but I don't think the new gen do that.
No, because of the day parties now. Everyone, like, I get it. And they're a blessing, but I feel like we don't party like how we used to. Like, even back in the Funky House days when guys will shove you out the way so they can do their dance routine with their friends.
No, because it wasn't an ick then. When everyone was skanking in the club, it wasn't an ick. It wasn't an ick.
But now it's like men can't dance because it's an ick. I'm like, what?
But you lot spoke though.
I want to know if you can dance.
Yeah, but you lot did this. There's this. How long's that list now? Things that men can't do.
Yeah. Remember the one when they said that when he's getting out of the car and his butt crack shows? I swear.
They can't use an umbrella.
They can't use an umbrella.
There's so much things that men can't do.
They can't have a flu.
Yeah, what do you mean? The bum
No,
crack
but
was mad though.
because when men have flu, it's so dramatic. That's why it's so dramatic.
They're so vulnerable. I'm like, ugh.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we don't get. Well, listen, we've been playing Superman for however many long. Now we're ill. We just want
What, common cold?
Just
Just stuff
down.
nose.
Take paracetamol
Can
and
we
rest.
just collect ourselves,
No, but
please?
just because you don't go through what you don't go through, you don't get beaten up more time. Yeah, that's not our fault.
Yeah, so, okay.
So, but I'm
If we
saying you
can
don't
do
do
that, then
you don't do
small
comparisons
flu.
wars now. You're not comparing to when you lot were under the weather and all, you're comparing it now.
That's not even my biggest ick. It's the butt crack one. You can be sick, but
Yeah,
don't let me see your
you
booty.
hate seeing
Don't
your
let
booty.
me see your ass as you're coming out the car or getting in.
It's a young draft though.
Because why is
You feel it. You feel it. It's long. You
Because
just
why
know.
is your boxes so low? Your ass is
It's
just
the
out.
driving.
Yeah.
And then it's on the seat as well. So now your
Yeah.
seat smells
Yeah.
like booty.
See that booty?
The way to avoid that, man, just tell her to get out first.
But I'll see it through the window. Your whole ass.
You're
Your whole
through the
ass.
window.
Yeah, because when he's
While
getting...
you're hopping out, I'm hopping out. Same time.
Oh yeah,
I'm
it's the same
still gonna
time
look.
thing.
I do look.
They say you're doing it.
Till this day, I still look. Even with money, I look. Like, literally.
Just to be like,
ass
make
crack.
it sick.
Day parties were born because of COVID.
Yeah, no, it's a blessing.
And it just made sense.
But I just feel like even with the day parties, sometimes it just feels a bit, everyone's standing, phones.
So yeah,
Like, no
some
one's
people still ain't used to
partying.
the day parties.
Do you know what's really interesting? Yeah. So when I go to a night party, yeah, I get terrified when the light comes on because obviously, you know, I'm the one of the ones that stay till lights come on. But day parties, I don't mind everyone seeing me. It's very interesting.
Because you're with the night parties, you're dancing the dark, you'll be sweating. You've been dancing with all your might, dancing like David Dance. Leave out is finished. Makeup ruined.
Oh yeah, hair
And now the
curly
lights
as hell.
on, and my man across the room can now see what you fully look like.
My man's doing this. Yeah, let me delete that now.
Let me tell you, like, raw. Leave out just perfect. You know my hair's natural. It's just gonna be weave.
Listen,
And the leave out, makeup smudged, my shoes are off.
And the thing is, because when we dance, we
You're
dance.
dance.
imagine you was outside the rave watching people leave. Everyone's leaving like they've just had went to war.
Just came out of a washing machine.
Some girls are just the wigs just doing this now. Where's my Uber? No
Where's my
shoes
Uber?
on. There's a war in there. Whereas now everyone's leaving. They still look pretty.
Because they
What
have
did you
to.
even do in there? No, but you didn't have a good time in there though.
Of course
Words.
not. Nah.
Words.
You didn't have a good time
If
in
your
there.
edge control isn't at least melting, you didn't have a good time.
Just in there, just
But also, I feel like day parties, and the reason, like, so I think COVID ruined us really in regards to what we can tolerate. But also, I realized, like, see, because when I was thinking about this in the car here, yeah, like, we would do a whole day's activities. So whatever we normally do in the day, shopping, seeing friends, dinner, come home, get ready, go out, right? And come back at like 4. I might even do a little, back in the day, I'd do a little Tinseltown after the party, right? Cool.
Oh, I remember Tinseltown, Lord.
you used to do a lot, man.
That lactose intolerance
Boy.
attack after the club.
Those
oh, Lord.
wings
Oh.
and like an Oreo milkshake.
Even listen to that. That sounds mad.
At
Just
4
start
a.m.
eating,
actually.
boy.
When you're lactose intolerant, you know you only got an hour to go home before it all kicks off. And Lord Jesus.
And the
Are
joke
you,
is
are
that
you drunk as well?
Oh.
and see when I go spaces with Steph, it'd be like, Chris, we have an hour. So we eat in, and then she's like, we need to go. Like now.
When I hear that first rumble, we need to be out
we
of the
need to
venue.
be out.
You
But-
see on our way home.
In the restaurant or in the rave?
In the restaurant.
In the restaurant.
Is this-
I will get a milkshake.
So you're
I know.
Every
My thing is,
time.
life is too short.
but it's painful.
I know, but I kind of enjoyed the experience. I do enjoy it.
I just want to remind you that Brent has showed us the lacto joy time and time again.
Okay, but what if I like the thrill. I like cheap thrills. That's one of them. It keeps me out of trouble.
I don't like it, man. I regret every single time.
Yeah, but you and your stomach.
Listen,
Your stomach has betrayed you.
there are times,
The stories, the stories over the years
Yeah, no,
from
no,
you,
no,
nah,
that's
your
mad.
stomach is too sensitive.
2 cents.
I
And
know
the thing is,
myself.
I don't even the lactose. Brent's showed me about that. I've copped it, but I don't know if it works because in my mind I'm avoiding the lactose anyway. So anything I've eaten, I haven't willingly had it. So I don't normally have the lactose joy with me.
That's
I mean-
such a sad existence.
Oh. So you just never know.
Just never know.
See,
Obviously, if I say cheese, then I know I'm going to war.
Mm.
But I might get wings and it's got barbecue sauce, but the chef's decided to mix the barbecue sauce with something dairy. So I don't know. I'm just dipping
like
the
even
wings.
a little mix you can't do.
I won't know until I go home, and then my belly's just
And
telling
it's
me.
that sensitive though.
Boy, it's painful, man.
So what? You never like back off a cheese board?
Cheese board.
I don't even do that.
What?
That's painful.
Swear
What, like
that.
Gorgonzola cheese and all these
Yeah.
cheeses?
Yeah. No, I can't do that.
No.
That's pushing it. Even
Swear
that, no
that.
man limits.
The most I've had is a cheeseburger,
Yeah.
and that set me off.
cheese balls are great. Oh,
Nah.
sorry, guys.
Yeah, but we're lactose intolerant.
What's that charcuterie, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's the
charcuterie
meat.
ball.
That's the meat version, but yeah, similar. But just
Nah.
cheese.
Yeah, I
and
can't
like
have a
grapes and
cheese
stuff.
board.
No.
That's pain. That's actual pain. It's not even a thrill.
Do you know
it's
why
pain.
this is crazy? Because Mali's lactose intolerant. We'd be backing off cheese balls.
Yeah,
by the way.
check on him after because he probably locks himself in the room after just
Telling you.
fighting the cramps.
Fighting it. You know?
Them cramps are worse than period pain cramps, you
Swear
know.
down.
Oh my god, cheese cramps.
Oh, so then I've experienced you lot's pain then.
No, you haven't.
You're the one that said it.
Yeah,
not
it's
me.
right. Yeah, but
You
I don't
said
know.
it,
I don't know the level of your cheese cramp. I know my cheese cramp. My cheese
You're the
cramp
one
is
that just
bad.
said it, you know.
My cheese cramp is bad. I don't know about your cheese cramp.
It just feels like it's like there's pressure in your stomach, but pushing it's not helping.
Mhm.
It's just got to pop by itself, and then when it pops, it's violent. Now you're thinking about that cheeseburger. Like, why did I eat that
Why?
fucking cheeseburger, man?
Mine wants the Oreo milkshake every single time. Every single time.
I can't.
And it's my favorite.
It is your favorite. You
But I
keep on
haven't had
getting
one
it.
in months.
You keep on getting it because every time I'll be like, Steph, you know you can't drink this.
Why don't you just get it with like almond milk or
Have-
dairy-free
Have
ice
you
cream or
had
something?
an Oreo milkshake with almond
Yeah,
milk?
yeah, I have. It does taste like shit, man.
Please. Almond milk
It's like
is the
water.
worst. It tastes like water.
I resent that because that's the only milk I drink.
No.
Yeah, but you're not comparing it to actual milk though.
Well, I use it as a substitute for normal milk.
In
So
everything.
No, but you wouldn't use
Yeah,
it in the
well,
milkshake.
I won't. The only thing I won't use it in is like mac and cheese. Milkshake, so I use it in like.
That's one thing I'm vexed about. I
What?
can't eat properly.
You can't eat mac and cheese.
If I eat mac and cheese,
No,
I
yeah,
just,
words.
You,
No,
you
you
just need
can't,
to
but that-
accept that it's a write-off for a couple of days.
That's
The
really
right mac and
sad.
cheese though. Oh,
They had
That's-
mac and cheese at work. I ate it. When I say
No, but your mac and cheese bangs as well.
no, I had it at work. They had mac
No,
and cheese.
but what I'm saying, I'm realizing
Oh,
your
yeah,
mac and cheese
I can make it from
bangs.
scratch. But do you know what I had to go through? I had mac and cheese at work, yeah. I couldn't even stay after lunch. I just carried my bag and my coat, yeah.
And I'm going home.
Yeah, but how do you film that journey home? Are you not struggling?
Of course, I'm sweating on the train, but I need to go home because I can't do that kind in the toilet.
Just
If I do it in the toilet, they'll
clenching
call,
your cheeks, you know.
they will call HR. They will call HR and they'll call
so
the
tired of
ambulance
you.
and lock down the whole building if I try and
So
do
tired.
anything in there.
So you've never been caught.
What?
Like,
Do the lactose attack?
yeah,
in the toilet?
you must have been caught somewhere. You're like, ugh.
No, I've done it once in the work toilet, yeah. But I had no choice. I couldn't do it silently. The engine was running.
That would be my worst
And the person
nightmare.
I walked in and I just did it. And I had to wait until they left. They come out the cubicle.
Trying to do it silently is
What? And then
I would
lactose
die.
attack.
I asked Brent how many times I've asked her, I said, Brent, let me use the toilet. Brent's looking at me like, yeah. I said, no. I need the premium economy, man. I need the
Otherwise,
premium
who
economy
comes to the
jet.
studio, see the red table in front, they've shoved the whole studio.
I need the premium economy joint, man.
But this is what I wanted to talk about in regards to clubbing because that was one of the maddest things I've seen in the club.
Yeah.
So DMU, there was a turd outside. So not even outside toilet cubicle. It was outside the toilet. So you got the door to go into the toilet and then the cubicle's in the toilet. There was a turd.
They
off-
never made it to the toilet.
What do you mean you never made it? So when was your bum out then?
But that is, I'm so perplexed because the DJ booth is like here. The entrance to the toilet is here. The poo is at the entrance to the toilet, not even inside. The turd of poo. And for the life of me, I'm like, who didn't see this? When this was happening, when your cheeks were out.
It was definitely a girl as well. Just slipped up the little body con.
Just shat standing up, probably.
You can't do that
What
though.
do you mean you can't?
You can't shit standing up.
How
Why?
do you even get to the point where you're just like, I'm just going to have to back it here?
But
That is
where?
mad.
Because it's a club. Like,
The
like,
music, like everyone's drunk, the music is blasting. You're,
And it
yeah,
wasn't
but if
even
you're squatting down, bro, someone's gonna see.
you're pretending you're dancing.
and it wasn't even like did the turd look like it was?
It was a whole turd.
That's what I'm saying.
And I think there
It
was
didn't-
like a smaller turd.
No,
It
what I
was
mean-
solid.
That's
No,
what I'm
it was
saying.
actually solid. It was
Solid.
solid.
It was just a straight turd.
Yeah, so it weren't like.
So it's a one push.
Yeah.
They never
But this is what-
squatted. They never squatted.
But this is what I'm saying. Like sometimes you're like, was a dog in here? But like it's not. It's not. Like DMU was a fucking wild place. I'm not gonna lie.
It was a
Like,
one push. It wasn't even like she was struggling to let
She-
this one go.
Defo squatted if it's a solid
That's
one.
nasty, man.
but how do you do that in a club full of people? Like someone would have been like, "Oh my god, look at the girl
But
pooing."
some people do shit when they're drunk.
No, but how?
I know quite a few people that have shat on themselves whilst they were drunk.
Yeah, but shitting on yourself, by the time the turd hits the floor, it's distinguished. This was just one turd just chilling. Like,
But you said there was a little nugget next to
There
it.
was a nugget.
So they went for the second time. That was the second
No,
push.
but it could have been like a
Or did it break as it
yeah,
landed?
it could be a turd break.
So the turd broke as it
Nah,
landed.
can I just say it?
That would have been a high fall if they were doing it standing up, so fair
I'm saying
enough.
That's a lot of gravity.
Raving in DMU was so chaotic. Like the type of things you'd see in the clubs when you was there. It was. I remember looking at it like, and this was just another like. There were so many things happening. This was just another thing. Like, oh, did you see the turd on the floor at the party? Like,
It's normal, you know.
A poo-poo.
What's the maddest thing I've seen in a club? Do you know what? I don't think I've seen that many mad things, you know. Just like probably maybe someone acting out of character.
that's the For
Doing
how
it.
many parties across the last
I
10
know.
years?
Maddest.
But I'm not in them environments. I'm not trying to see nothing mad like that. Can't lie to you. Like besides like the fights, arguments, police running in.
Police running in.
Yeah, because maybe they've called the police as an incident happening. So it
Oh,
looks
see.
mad,
Mhm.
hectic. But
Yeah.
after you've seen a couple of them, it's just like, is what it is, man. I've seen like a man get battered. Like, I'm like, everyone's left the club like, this guy is not alive. Like, this guy
Jesus.
is not. When he gets to the hospital, they're pronouncing him, them type of batterings. I've seen those,
Lord.
but obviously I'm not going to do research to find out whether the person's still alive or not. But there's those things I've seen in clubs. Drug consumption.
Mm.
Normal.
There's certain drugs like I looked at like I didn't even know it was near me, and then you just see it, someone just back it out on the table, and then like, wait, what the fuck? There's that. No, that's it. I ain't really seen nothing mad like that.
I'm trying to think what I've seen. There's one that I've seen, but I don't know if I want to say it.
Go on, you can cut it out if you don't.
So there was this, again, one of the random escapades went to this club. And you know the club is wild, yeah? When there's a policy that only one person should go into a cubicle at one time.
Okay.
Anyway, no one listens to those rules. There was three girls. One was eating out another one of them, and the other girl was taking a bump at the same time. I know the reason why I know this because I was looking over the thing to see if it was free because I really need to pee. But the other toilet fucking messed up. Like when I say I could slip on the piss.
Yeah.
But literally, I'm knocking, no one's answering. Look over. One's taking a bump on the key, and one's eating out on literally the girl sitting on the toilet seat and being eaten out.
That's gross because it's on a toilet seat. You know how I feel
Yeah.
about that.
Also, you just said that the toilet's piss on the floor.
Yeah, literally, you could slip on the piss. You could slip on the piss. Like you could see, you know, when the dirt from under your shoe mixes with I can smell it now. I can
There's certain
smell
toilets
it.
you go in, yeah, and after that first step, you're like, nah.
Nah,
I need to
yeah.
balance.
You know when you're like, what?
I need to balance
Because
it.
no one boxed it. This ain't been boxed.
Because
This
one
is
box,
pee. Yeah,
yeah,
like literally.
it's long. Them
Imagine slipping in
toilets,
someone's piss. I will die.
I feel like Dalston
that's your
gave
night
me that
ruined.
a lot.
your night's ruined.
Yeah,
I'm-
100%.
Bury me now. I can't live. I can't continue to live.
I mean, I feel sick now.
How many showers will I take?
Yeah,
before
I've
I
got
feel
burn my
clean?
skin off
I've
at that
got
point.
burn.
I've got burn.
What the hell?
It's an
But
instant.
also, do you know the level of high you must be for
Oh,
all
they
that
were
to be
high.
going
That
on?
kind of club, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like legit, they had security guards in the toilet. That's how bad it was. But those girls still managed to go in because you just slip them a tenner and they'll let you do whatever you want.
That feeling must
They
be.
might even sell you the drugs.
Can I just say that feeling must be great though? To be that high,
Yeah,
I would love to feel it. I wouldn't do it.
I'm not gonna
But
lie.
I'd love to feel it.
Partying whilst high is lit. As long as you're around the right crowd. What I meant, mum, was high off of joy.
Mm.
In Jesus' name.
Name,
Amen.
amen.
But I'm not gonna lie, it is an experience, but you have to be around the right people. Because
Yeah,
if
man,
something
'cause
was to
you
go
know,
wrong,
you're in the
and you're
toilet.
just there lying, passed out in the street or something. Because this is one thing as well that annoys me about going out with people that I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how they react to certain things.
Yeah.
And I'm not the type of person to ever like leave a person if they're drunk or sick or whatever. But I also need to know that you can handle yourself. Because some people, they'll go out, drink, or do everything, all the substances, whatever. And at the end of the night, they're a mess. Like you can't even, I've had to call the ambulance for someone. That's how bad it's been.
When they crash out. You're
They
like,
crash or they're violent or they want to start shit with people. That's what I'm super conscious about. Which is why I tend not to go out with new people because I just don't know how they're going to react.
I hate you
when you're drunk and you're high, yeah. And a man banging you in your face, you can't feel it properly.
You can't, you
the
cannot
next
feel
day?
it. When your jaw's there, break up your jaw, you have to bring your jaw over, you will know. That's the only thing that scares me about going out with new people. I just don't know how they'll react because I can back 3 tequila shots and be absolutely fine.
Yeah.
That's what I did there.
Yeah.
You're overrated, aren't you? Yeah. I'm sure many people have done it. Sorry. Not my best joke. Shit. Don't worry.
I saw you
I'm
did
trying
there,
to think.
man.
I was just trying to think. Some new material. Sorry.
No,
But I can take three shots of tequila and be fine. And next part, a girl or woman or whoever can take 3 shots of tequila and be on the floor. In fact, I've seen more men crash out than women. I caused my husband to pass out from a butt plug.
Go on.
Me and my husband need to get this off our chest. We have made a binding agreement with Blood to not tell anybody we know about this. But it's also so funny. We can't not tell someone. So my husband and I decided to spice things up in the bedroom with some anal play. As we were getting into it, I figured I'd take charge and try to insert an anal toy into his bum. I was nervous as it was all new to me, but my husband encouraged me. Unfortunately for him, I got a bit too caught up in the moment and accidentally shoved the whole toy in with one push, no warm-up.
Sorry, that's not fair.
My husband yelped, leapt up in shock and stumbled out of the bedroom. Picture me laying there folded up like an origami, not knowing what was happening. Moments later, I heard a muffled, "I'm stuck." While still all tied up, I had to wiggle my way out of the restraints. So she was even tied up. When I finally freed myself, I sprinted downstairs to find him butt naked, unconscious in the laundry basket. Apparently, he had fainted from shock.
How did
and
he
had
end up in
fallen
the laundry
head
basket?
first into the wash bin. So much for spicing things up. Now we just need to add bruised egos to the laundry list of lessons learned.
Wait, did he pass out with it still in him?
Yeah.
No.
In the laundry basket, head first.
But
and she was tied up.
So
they were getting real kinky. But
So
how
my
did she push it in?
my question is, did she remove it before the ambulance came? Because like you can't allow your husband to be found
What ambulance?
sparkly,
No.
sparkly butt plug.
Yeah, but what if...
What if it's the heart-shaped one with the gem?
With the gem.
Or the lights. Yeah, the lights.
Yeah, for Amazon. Look, I know about it.
He's passed out. Head is in the wash
Nah.
basket because you don't want to move him too much.
He's got to firm that one.
She should have used lube.
She didn't know what she was doing.
She didn't know what she was doing.
Relax. No one knows what the
But
fuck they're doing.
You have to know what you're doing with that
Nah,
one.
see, when you're doing
Anal?
certain things, you have to know what you're doing.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go to search?
Internet,
Internet,
or,
Reddit.
as I said, there's certain parties. Listen, me and Steph, there's certain parties, there's certain communities where there's support right there because there's people that are more knowledgeable in this community about what they're doing. So you can go to those secret parties.
and get your booty played with.
Right, and you can do
Correctly.
research. You can even just watch.
Wait. So, husband is interested in a bit of bum play.
Mhm.
He doesn't know how to tell his wife what to do. So they should go to a party.
Yeah, because you can watch.
Not a community. You can go on Reddit. There's guides on Reddit, but also there's guides in general on the internet. It's actually a charity that they do guides on how to like safely do anal play. But
also the parties are there. You can just watch if you just want to.
He's never gonna want to get a toy in his ass again.
Yeah, nah.
Not even a thumb.
But actually, no. If you're
dry.
No, but he wanted it done though.
Yeah, he wanted it done.
He wanted it done. He's been there.
But he didn't do his research.
No, she's the one that rammed it in, you know.
Yeah,
not
but then
him.
if he had known, would he not say, "Babe, use a bit of lube and do it slowly"?
Maybe he
nah,
didn't know-
maybe she just because he's busy tying her up, so he's tying her up doing
And
what
she's
Too
just
much
on
things
one.
going on at once, to be fair.
Because why is she in restraint?
Yeah, like, this is mad.
And
Like,
still managed to shove the thing up his
So
ass.
it's in the passion, I'm guessing. In the
She just
passion
went,
of it.
"Shoo." Ah! He ran with the butt
Can I
plug
just
still
say,
in.
See when a dog or cat just
Yeah.
his front flew forward and he ran.
But the thing is, that thing was still in his ass.
His boys probably told him, yo, listen, you see my missus, my bird?
Where she puts that thumb up there.
It's crazy. You should try it.
It's got a G spot in there. Yeah, she
He
presses
probably
that
went to
thing
try
and
it.
go,
And
wow.
he said, nah, that's not the same.
It's not the same. He probably didn't even told them.
I think he must have collapsed from trying to take it out though. Because remember, he said, I'm stuck from downstairs.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Sorry.
How? And you know when you're tense, your anus tenses up even more. So it's going to be hard to drag that thing out.
My question is, when he collapsed, does the anus release same time? So she
No,
could
if
have
he's
just popped
even in
it
a
out.
state of shock, no. You have to be really careful.
So how did she get it out?
Probably didn't get it
Question.
Maybe they rub Vaseline around the rim and just...
But isn't the
Pop
butt
it.
plug taken up? Because
Yeah, but you can still grip it.
yeah, but what I'm saying, if the Vaseline isn't in there to grip it and it's still clenching,
Wait, what are you gripping like this? I don't
Yeah,
get
the
it.
gem,
little
the gem,
nugget.
the
Little,
nugget at the end.
Just pull it out. Oh, God.
He's definitely fighting though.
Listen, the parts are going to be loose for a couple of days. That arsehole is open.
He must have been so vulnerable. Poor Bob.
Look,
He said,
pooing will feel weird.
I heard there's a
couple
thing
of
where
days.
it just like takes a while to kind of loosen up.
Yeah, you have to train it. That's what the butt plugs are really for, to train
train
your
you.
arse
To
for
take bigger stuff.
bigger stuff. Yeah.
I mean, well,
Don't know if he's ready for the bigger stuff yet. I think they need to master the butt
yeah,
plug
but
first.
they're real. They'll try it again. You can't let fear
I
of
don't know,
something.
man. For you to pass out.
No,
Don't
but you
touch
can't.
my booty hole again.
No, you can't
Not
let
you.
That's
fear beat
PTSD,
you.
man.
Get someone else to do it, not you. You can watch.
Nah, you can't let it beat you like that.
What?
You can't let
No,
it beat
see,
you,
Someone
man.
shove something up your anus.
You can't let it beat you. You have to just
You
go again.
someone shoved something up your anus dry.
But you wanted to do it.
okay.
So you have to overcome it.
No.
Yeah, but
no.
overcome it with the right utensils.
Yeah, so next time you use lube and then do it again. Do you get it?
Okay. you ain't okay. You know
Alright,
what?
You know what?
I don't find of the week. Thank you so much. Use lube next time, yeah? Right, moving on. Adult finds of the week. My adult find of the week is my top recommendation, which is walking. It helps you clear your mind. It helps snatch your waist. It's been working for me. So
Why
I
do you
hope
sound
it
so
works for you.
fake? Why do you sound so fake?
I'm
saying it?
rushing because we've got a minute left. Yeah, you got a minute.
A minute left.
We do. No, but in all seriousness, I have been trying to move more as of late, and really and truly walking has been like the best thing for me.
Justine has a walking thing as well.
Yeah, I don't do 20,000 steps. Maybe start
Walk
with
to
a young
Jericho.
7K. I started with 5K, moved up to 7K, and then I'm now doing 10K. But it's really helped me just in terms of like dropping the weight, and it makes exercising less daunting because I'm moving anyway. I try and go in the walking pad whilst I'm working, or if I'm like in the office, I'll just walk around a little piece. Not a little piece, I'll walk around a lot. People tend to be looking at me like, oh, you're not working. But I get my 10K steps in, and it's working for me, man. Now I can
Love
fit
that
into my
for you.
ASOS jeans.
That's been the
So-
reason you're happy today.
Yeah, that's the reason why I'm happy today.
10K is a lot as well. That's good, man.
Yeah, so I don't have to sell them jeans on Vinted. Thank God. What about you?
So, okay, so I had an adult find of the week, but I also found out something about it yesterday, which kind of put me off, but doesn't have to put you lot off. So my adult find of the week, you're gonna love this, Steph. Celebrating my big activity of recent, it's M&S hand-cooked sticky glazed pork crisp.
Oh yeah, they slap.
Oh, I am
Those
in my current
slap.
big activity era, but I am also up in my gym to go with it.
Say that again. M&S.
Sticky glazed pork crisp. Now, the reason why I'm lying, but I might not eat them going forward is because like normally when they're flavored, they're artificially flavored. This has dried pork in it. So if you don't
That's
eat
why it
pork like
bangs
me,
so much. Oh please!
I don't eat pork
If you don't eat pork, why are you buying pork flavored crisps?
because I like the flavor.
No,
I used
no,
to eat
no,
pork. I
no,
used to
no,
eat
no.
pork.
You
On
can't
to
cheat.
On to you.
You can't cheat.
What do you mean I can't
If you
cheat?
don't eat pork, you have no business eating pork flavored crisps.
Yeah, but
true.
it bangs.
No. So
But I'm
you
not
like
saying
pork.
I don't like the taste of it.
So why don't you eat
I
pork?
said on principle, I think it's bad for you.
Why?
I just don't think it's just
Why?
because
Why? I want you to. I know why.
No.
Why don't you eat pork?
Because in some ways of viewing things, it might be seen as a dirty animal. I'm not saying it is.
Really?
I'm not saying
So
it is.
what do you think cows are eating?
Grass.
What? Other than grass?
I don't know.
Okay. What do you think the chickens that you eat are eating?
She's talking. She's asking you questions. Go on, answer.
Insects. I don't know.
No, exactly.
Okay.
You don't know what they're eating.
Okay.
You don't
So-
see one video of a pig rolling in the mud.
But then all of a sudden they're dirty. No, all of a sudden they're dirty.
Do you eat pork as well?
Or you lot are sticking your thumbs
Occasionally.
up each other's asses, but it's pork is where it stops.
Yo.
Don't eat a pig, though. Don't eat a pig. You lot are out here eating ass, but don't eat pork, though. Don't eat no pig.
It's true. It's true.
You're out here eating
Own
anus.
it, man. If you
Can I
eat
just
pig,
say I
own it.
used to be Rastafari at one point
Okay.
of my life.
All right.
Oh, okay.
But you're not anymore. You were vegetarian at one point too. Now, so you eat 2 KFC wings. What next?
She's
Just
exposing
piss
you.
off, man.
I'm
She's
just saying.
exposing you, man.
Tazer, do you have an adult fight of the week?
Mine will just be recommending people to go watch some good TV.
Go on.
Penguin.
What's that? Where is it?
It's a TV show that's on. I think is it HBO? But I'm watching it on Sky Atlantic. It's a spin-off. The
You got
Penguin
money.
character in Batman.
Oh.
But it's great TV, man.
Hmm.
Great TV. It's currently on episode 4. I don't know when this is dropping. Maybe episode 5 would have dropped by now. But yeah, man. Every episode is like a movie. Shot very well. Story's sick. Go check it out,
I
man.
want to watch that.
Yeah,
Because
decent
I'm
show.
always looking for new TV. Because like,
You got money, boy. You're probably the only person I know that has Sky.
I don't actually it's not me.
Yeah, man.
There's a PS5 in my living room. And on that PS5,
what? I heard that because
There's
we've all
a-
got that.
there's a Sky.
You got money.
There
we
happens
got
to be
that,
a
we've got
Sky
that.
account on
Yeah.
You
there.
got Sky.
So, no, I think my brother pays for Sky because we watch football.
I
Like,
hear
yeah,
it.
so he only has
Oh,
the
is that the
football
thing
package.
that everyone has to watch football? Because we've got the thing that we can watch bare wrestling and boxing and football. So it might.
No, wait, hold on. Before you try to drag me down with your thing might be the thing that they're kicking off doors for. I got Sky.
No,
I just
no
watch
one
Netflix.
said.
I just
but
watch
our
Netflix.
stuff wasn't legitimate.
I was saying, don't
We
try to
are
drag me down with
law-abiding
you.
citizens.
All right, cool. So what's the name of your one then? Because mine's Sky, hers is Netflix, yours is...
Where is it?
See, what happens is
Because
my
you won't eat
partner-
pork,
my
Chris.
partner-
But you can still. Yeah, you got bigger things to worry about, sis.
You know what I'm saying?
You
You
got
got your
bigger-
struggle, man. Which one is it?
Which one is it?
So,
No, say
guys, we
yours.
have come to the end of our
Oh,
show.
really?
Thank you so
I'll call
much.
the police right now. They're on the way to the flat to kick
Piss
down that door.
off.
That little fire stick is going.
Yo.
You better tell Matty to watch all the rest of you can for the next half an hour. They're on their way. They're going to take you lot down. You and the cat. Everyone gone. But guys,
Hey.
that brings us to the end of this episode. Tazer, thank you so much for coming
Thanks
through
for
and
having me,
chilling with me.
Nice.
Had fun, man. Had fun.
You know what I'm going to do next? I'm going to beg, if you're watching this on YouTube and you enjoyed this episode, give us a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know your thoughts on the butt plug. Should they use lube? Shouldn't they use lube? Is Tia wrong for eating pork crisps? Even though she likes the taste of pork, but claims she doesn't eat pork. Do you eat pork? Let us know. Anyway.
The Mac Crib's out also, but game.
All right,
Anyway.
cool. If you're listening on Spotify and you enjoyed this episode, you know what to do. Give us a 5-star rating. It helps us on the platform and it helps us get discovered so more people can join the gang. Socials, you can follow us on Instagram at We Just Got Here Pod. We Just Got Here Podcast on TikTok and WJGH Pod on... Is it pod or podcast?
Podcast.
WJGH Podcast on Twitter. We be trying on there. I mean, you see what you see, whatever. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Steph Achigbu. That's STEPACHI. No, it's not.
Jesus,
You
man.
can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Stephanie Achigbu, Steph Achigbu, STEPHACHIGBU. Even if I struggle to spell it, it's gonna come on the screen anyway. So let's just use our common sense, eh? Tia, where can they find you?
What am I? I'm Tina Honey Roberts on Instagram and on TikTok and Twitter. I'm Miss Tia Roberts. And Tazer, where can they find you?
Tazer Black on Instagram, Twitter. Shots by Taze on Instagram as well. Yeah, don't worry about Snapchat, man. I don't know how to use that app, man.
I wanted to use that.
I'm scared of it.
I don't
I'm
get it, man.
scared. This for the children. Let me not go accidentally talk to one 13-year-old.
Yes,
Please,
peak,
oh.
man.
Yeah, that's
It's
crazy.
peak.
That's crazy.
I'm not trying to. I side eye people who you still like are actively on Snapchat, like school going up every day.
That's
If
where the
they're
money
our
is,
age.
though.
All going up
Who
every
are you
day.
chatting to on there?
Nice.
That is over 18.
They've apparently got budget though. That's where the
Yeah,
money
but
is.
we're not
Yeah,
creators.
they do. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Who they're not paying me. People say that they're not paying me.
Nah,
So,
no, but it's like you're
start
trying to
using
build
it.
your
Yeah.
profile.
I've got 2 people on there. They're gonna pay
Well,
me
start
shit.
using it because that's where the money
They're gonna pay me
is.
shit. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. It is a wrap. Bye.